Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants.
Right fielder, number 6.
Billy Hamilton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And no, the catch is made out there. Oh, he closed quickly on that ball, and he takes away extra bases.
Number 7.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
And that's taken for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Grounded to the right, fielded by Gennett. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Buster Posey. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez scoops it up onto first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And he takes a called strike 2. Grounded to short. Cozart is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
First baseman number 19,
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Cannon Pride. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The relay, and he is in there. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third. And the Reds jump out in front here 1-0. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Throw over to the bag. First and second now, 1 man out. And again a throw. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in now, number 33. He readies for his first plate appearance. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Out of play off to the right. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp on the run, and they can't run it down.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Heading out towards shallow right. Whiters is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. No problem here, 1 away. In now, Nick Hundley. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Cozart. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pride is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. It'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Scooter Gennett.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Gennett's going to turn for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Fouled back. One out and a runner on third. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well. Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. There is Crawford. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Riding in once again, Zach Kozart. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Ward Whiters. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Second baseman, number 12.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Panic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Inside and low, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Joe Panic becomes out number 2 this inning. Buster Posey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Hit on the ground out to short. Kozart has it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there. Digging in, Cannon Pride. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Fielder, Cannon Pride.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Posey has a play. 1 down. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Scott Schebler. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Cut fastball inside, ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Striding in, Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Belt on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate, Nick Hundley will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Jeanette. And there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there. Standing in, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hamilton.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Kemp will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. In is Joey Votto now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort. To this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Slice down the left side, but foul. Two-two, here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Pablo Sandoval.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pride moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Line to the right side. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. Standing in, Ward Whiters.
Number 10.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pride racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's Joe Panik. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Rick Caballero is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Looks like the Reds are going to hit.
Caballero.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Buster Posey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pride over to his left, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Zach Cozart. He'll start things out now in the top half. Corey Garrett. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ready once again, Cannon Pride. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Softly hit out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he's safe. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. Right over the middle, knee high. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And digging in once again, Matt Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch and keep him off balance with the heater.
Outside, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pride moving to his left. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Nick Hundley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pride moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take Adam Duvall is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up.
Hamilton.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Panic. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jose Peraza will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here. It's still Derek Law comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Span on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
7, Eugenio Suarez.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. out as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. In is Joey Votto now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Suarez is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The center fielder, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Peraza is right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Zach Cozart.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, center fielder.
At the plate, Cannon Pride. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ward Whiters. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Joe Perry.
Number 12, Joe Perry.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a curveball right on the corner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runners on first with one down. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much.
For the Reds, number 26. Right side.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number
now
24.
batting, Adam Duvall. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Whiters is there, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side, but foul. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes on 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. And he'll step off and try again. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Into the box now, Nick Hundley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ellis Saldana takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park, and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.